Halsey, that has to be a really tough one to come out of here, just particularly some of those calls in the third period there.
Yeah, it is. We played a pretty good game for the most part. It's hard to win in this league, and especially teams were a big part of the game, and certainly probably deserved better, but like I said, it's hard to win, and good chance at it tomorrow again.
What can you say about Nico's performance, just the way he's played really these last two games to help drag you guys into these playoffs?
No, he's been great. Consistently our best player for the most part. And, fun to watch, and just gotta keep it going.
How frustrating is it right now? You guys wanted to have a better performance. You did, just the result wasn't there. Where do you sort of sit emotionally as a group?
Well, we ain't gonna feel bad for ourselves. I think we're experienced enough group now that we're just looking to bounce back tomorrow. That game's over. Should be pissed off and take that energy into tomorrow. And we haven't been very good at home, so our focus is now going to change into that real quick. And we need to play our best game against the Islanders. We're playing well.
Nico, obviously a lot of disappointment here with the way that third period went with some of those calls. What do you sort of make about maybe particularly what happened there with Brendan Dillon and then that power play?
To be honest, I have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it closely. It was in the corner from our bench, so I haven't seen it.
Just for this group, results aside, I mean, there were moments in this game where they were pressing and you guys, they had those 2 goals in 25 seconds. You guys were constantly fighting back in that way. What does that say about where you guys are taking your game right now in terms of the group?
I mean, I think we showed up and played our game tonight. I think if we take that game maybe 10 times, they're going to win it once. So I think that's how it goes sometimes. You deserve the win, but you're not getting it. And it's a long year, and I think moving forward here, we're going to get some wins that we probably shouldn't deserve. So it's going to even it out, but now we can be disappointed, we can be pissed off, and but use that in the good, and we have tomorrow. We don't have to wait too long, and we can try to use that disappointment, that anger we have right now for tomorrow's game.
I know it's hard to talk about yourself and you don't like to do that, but what are you feeling in your game right now? Because you really are sort of the engine that's, dragging everyone in these fights here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying my best every night, and obviously it's good. Can help the team with scoring some goals, but I know in a long year sometimes I'm not scoring, and even there I'm trying just to help the team somehow. And like I said, I think team-wise I'm proud how we played today, but obviously some things that could be better. 2 quick goals and probably PK as well that cost us the game, but still a lot of good things we did today. And like I said, I think if we play that way, we're going to win more games than we lose.
And what do you know about this group, about how you do handle this as a team?
I think we are all disappointed and angry right now, but I know we're going to use that tomorrow to come out with that anger inside a little bit, and just pretty much the same we did here. Clean up a little things, but we got to bring exactly the same effort, because I think you saw it out there, what we can do, and hopefully we can bear a couple more chances.
Well, Sheldon, obviously just a heartbreaker here, and what's the message to the team when they play so well? You put up 40 shots and not able to get points here based on how strong a lot of the guys played tonight.
Well, we play like that, we're going to win most nights. That's the first thing. Yet you don't get the points, so you still look at the things that you can do better, and there's certainly some things there that we give them 2, I would say, gifts at the end of the first period, and obviously some of the penalties we took and couldn't get them killed. So, there's little things inside the game that you can do better that make the difference. Obviously, you need to get some 5-on-5 goals as well that could put you over the top. But, for the most part, it's a good hockey game that we played. It's the least amount of scoring chances we've surrendered in any game this season. So we got what we wanted that way, and I thought we had the puck a lot and had more than enough opportunities to score way more than we did.
The captain talked about these things even out in the long run, Sheldon. Are you a believer in that? Because the effort there, more than often than not, you're going to win these games, but it's got to be frustrating at the end of the night the way you played.
Yeah, you guys are competing. They're trying. They know they played a good game, so you want to get rewarded with some points. You want to be a team that finds ways to win, not a team that finds ways to lose. So there's always little things you can do better and handle things differently. We get another chance to do it again tomorrow. There's no sense in being frustrated. That doesn't help us in any way, but. Certainly like the way that our guys responded and carried play and gave ourselves every opportunity to win the game.
All right, we're going to open up to the media.
Sheldon, obviously that pivotal moment there where Dylan is called for that extra penalty. What do you sort of make of what happened on that play there?
Well, obviously, I think there should be a penalty on the initial hit. I mean, I think it's quite clear. Another one, I think if the refs get a chance to look back at it, they're gonna see that differently. Disappointed that we come out of that shorthanded, of course, and then we don't get the kill. And I think as the game would have it, we get Nico gets pulled down on a breakaway, so we get a power play. But there's a scrum, and Sherrod ends up taking his gloves off and throwing a number of punches at our guys and doesn't get anything extra. So I would say worse than what Dylan got penalty for previous to that. So those are the kind of things that didn't go our way today. Yet we have a chance to kill a penalty and we don't. And at the end we we ultimately do get a power play at the end, and a chance to tie it again, and we don't come through. So that's on us to get those things right. More often than not, those officials, particularly the ones that work tonight, those guys are going to get those calls right. It just didn't go our way today.
How did you moments in the game that maybe were a little more difficult where, they scored 2 goals 25 seconds apart? It seemed like your guys just never gave up, and they sort of had that driving commitment there that I don't know if you...
Yeah, I mean, that's, that little stretch at the end of the first period. Of course, that's the most disappointing, part of the game, especially when you cap that off with the too many men at the end of the period. So there's real potential for things to unravel for us there, but I do like how we went out and got a good kill to start the second period and even hit the post on a chance of our own. So it could have swung the game for us the other way, but it gave us a chance to get going, and our power play got its opportunity, and it got us right back in the game. So I like those little things inside of it, but again, in a game like tonight, we find ways to lose instead of finding ways to win, and that's where we got to continue to work.
And then finally, just your impressions on both Luke and Pesh in their first games back.
Yeah, I mean, both guys look like they're playing their first game, without training camp or preseason and such, but I do think they helped our group today. It certainly made our group more complete, and those guys are going to help a great deal the more comfortable they get.